their workplaces when they hire people with disabilities. In particular, we will extend the enabling employment credit to end 2028 to offset wages for persons with disabilities. We will also provide more financial support to persons with disabilities. Their caregivers will benefit from the increase in the home caregiving grant, which I mentioned earlier. As with the enhancements for seniors, we will increase subsidy rates for adult disability services and raise the maximum qualifying per capita household income for these subsidies. And we will expand the match retirement savings scheme to include eligible Singaporeans with disabilities regardless of their age, to help them save for retirement early. We will also step up efforts by SG Enable and the Special Needs Trust Company, or SNTC, to encourage families to plan ahead for their child's future care needs. Today, caregivers can set up financial care plans and set aside monies in trust accounts with SNTC, which will manage trust monies for the person with disability when their caregivers pass on. To support these efforts, we will provide a dollar-for-dollar matching grant for top-ups by lower and middle-income caregivers with the trust accounts up to $10,000. Sir, we are taking concrete steps to strengthen our social support system. In this budget, I focus on families, seniors and their long-term care needs, and persons with disabilities. But we will continue to review and update other policy areas over time. This is the government's key priority because we want to build a Singapore where we have each other's backs, where no one is left behind, and we continue to stay strong and united as one people. Singaporeans across different generations and from all walks of life have played a vital role in getting us to SG60. For a country, 60 years is a short time, but we have made great strides over this period and there is much to be grateful for. In this budget, I will introduce an SG60 package to recognize the contributions of all Singaporeans and to share the benefits of our nation's progress. First, I will give SG60 vouchers to all Singaporeans aged 21 and above this year. Each one will receive $600 in SG60 vouchers. Singaporean seniors aged 60 and above will receive $200 more or $800 in vouchers. The SG60 vouchers are like CDC vouchers. They can be used at all businesses that accept CDC vouchers, and half can be spent at participating supermarkets and the other half at participating heartland merchants and hawkers. We will disburse the SG60 vouchers across the month of July. Seniors will claim first and the rest later. The People's Association and the CDCs will share more details later. Second, I will provide a personal income tax rebate of 60% for the year of assessment 2025. This will be capped at $200 so that the rebate mostly benefits our middle income workers. Third, as Minister Indrani had announced earlier, we will welcome all Singapore citizen babies born this year with an SG60 baby gift. Our unity is a precious asset which we must never take for granted. The experiences of countries around the world show how easy it is for trust to be eroded and for societies to become deeply divided and polarized. We must therefore remain steadfast in nurturing our cohesion and unity. And in this budget, we will invest more in strengthening our cultural core and our community boards. We will introduce an SG Culture Pass to encourage Singaporeans to attend arts and heritage activities. All Singaporeans aged 18 and above this year will receive $100 worth of credits, which they can use for eligible activities like arts and cultural performances, museum exhibitions, and heritage experiences. The credits will be made available from September this year and are valid until end 2028. The Minister for Culture, Community and Youth will share more about upcoming initiatives for the arts and heritage sector. Our hawker centres and markets are an integral part of our way of life. This year marks over half a century since we built our first hawker centres and markets, and the 5th anniversary of the inscription of our hawker culture onto the UNESCO representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. To appreciate our hawkers and market stall holders, we will give each stall in centres managed by government and government-appointed operators a one-time rental support of $600 this year. We will also allocate up to $1 billion over the next 20 to 30 years to upgrade aging hawker centres and to build new centres. This will serve the changing needs of our stall holders and patrons. The Minister for Sustainability and Environment will provide more details at the COS. Sports is another avenue for Singaporeans of all races and religions and backgrounds to come together. Last year we cheered on Team Singapore at the Olympics and Paralympics, rejoicing as our flag was raised high. We celebrate with them when they do well, and we encourage them when they face setbacks. We are building new facilities in our heartlands so that Singaporeans can enjoy sports closer to where they live. In the coming years, we will have new sports facilities in Toa Payoh, Punggol, and Clementi. And we are also upgrading existing facilities in Pasir Ris, Queenstown, and Hougang. We will provide $100 in SG60 Active SG credits for all Active SG members to enjoy sports together with their family and friends. You can sign up for the free membership at the Active SG website and use the credits to book Active SG facilities and programs. Our solidarity has seen us through many challenges, including our fight against COVID. We must continue to help our fellow citizens and ensure we move forward together as a people and nation. To encourage the spirit of giving, the government provides matching funds that multiply the impact of donations. This year, we will increase our support for the fundraising efforts of charities and social causes. We will provide a $100 million top-up to the Cultural Matching Fund and extend it for 5 years until the end of financial year 2029. The government and Tote Board now provide dollar-for-dollar matching grants for the fundraising projects of Singapore-registered charities. We will provide a $270 million top-up to this enhanced fundraising program, which will be extended for 3 years until the end of financial year 2027. Many Singaporeans are passionate about social causes but may not have a specific charity in mind. The Community Chest, the Collective for a Stronger Society and the President's Challenge provide platforms that help donors contribute to a range of programs. We will introduce a $250 million SG Gifts matching grant to provide dollar-for-dollar matching for donations made through these program platforms. And to encourage sustained giving amongst larger donors, we will provide a higher $1.50 in matching for donations with a minimum 3-year commitment of at least $250,000 per year. So the larger donations will attract larger matching. In total, the government and Tote Board will set aside more than $600 million in matching funds to strengthen our spirit of giving. Earlier I shared about SG60 vouchers. Those who are better off may want to donate their vouchers to those with greater needs. We will facilitate this and we will share more on how we can do so in due course. Our self-help groups play an important role in addressing the needs of their respective communities and in strengthening our social compact. I thank the Chinese Development Assistance Council, Yayasan Mendaki, the Singapore Indian Development Association, and the Eurasian Association for their many contributions. We will provide the self-help group with